We are talking today about the walk that you make from the locker room to the ring. In particular, the one that very often, especially on big promotions, is the catwalk. Not all promotions have that. If you're an amateur fighter, you're going to make that walk through the stadium. Either way, this is an important moment, which very often your coach is not going to talk you through. They're not going to talk you about the mentality that you want. They're not going to talk about the mindset that you should have. And I've seen people break in these moments. And I want everybody on the channel to understand what the ideal mindset is when we make that walk. And what happens if we cannot achieve it. Because that is very important. We want these moments right before the fight to be filled with confidence. I want to remind everybody, of course, it is December 31st, New Year's Eve. That means it is the very last day to get the holiday special that I have on my Strike Ready courses. We have offense, we have defense. Both of these are going to help your striking skills elevate so much in 2025. $99, save $200. Jump on that. I'll have a link up there and one down there. This offer disappears tomorrow. So the walk from wherever you are through the stadium and you walk into the ring, the octagon, the pit, whatever it is. This is a scary, scary moment because, especially I think in my first, my second, my third fight, I'm going, I just want to get out of here. I just want to, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? That's not ideal. But of course, it is bound to happen to some people, but you don't need to panic. However, what I want to focus on is the way that you should be feeling. And how are we going to get to that point? Well, to have the ideal walkout and to have that confidence which we want, of course we have to have a good warm-up. And we're going to have a good warm-up because we did hard work in training camp. If you're lazy in training camp, you decide not to look at footage of your opponent, you decide not to prep up accordingly, you are not going to have a warm-up where you're feeling confident. Therefore, on the walkout, you are not going to be feeling very good. And I always preach on the channel how important it is to be prepared for fights. When you make that walk, to just be locked in and feeling that you cannot be beat. Now, of course, the mindset that Buakaw had years and years ago that I embraced for a while, which was whoever trains the hardest wins, that is not always true. But it's a good starting point because if you make that walkout and you're going, there's no way this guy trained harder than me. I pushed so hard, already your confidence is going to be way up there. So as I personally make that walk, I'm looking for a couple things. Number one, I'm looking for a calm, a peace, a lack of panic. And again, that's achieved when I know that I am ready to face this opponent. I also personally want to be icy cold. I do not want a lot of emotion. I do not want anger. I don't want rage. I don't want fear. I want ice. I just want to walk out and just get rid of those emotions and go mostly based on instinct, I guess at that point, and also everything that I've prepped up for my opponent. And I still have that confidence because I know the cardio is good. I know I have all the little steps in place to take advantage of my opponent. I know the dangers, I'm prepared for them. But ice cold is a great way to go. Now that won't suit everybody and everybody can do their own thing, but I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. Now what happens, and I will give you an example here, what happens when you do the walkout and you're not in the right frame of mind? Does that mean a loss is coming? No. I have been on the other end where you're like, oh, this is a terrible walkout. Case in point, when I fought Lerdsila. We got to the venue so early, like they brought a bus full of us. So I was probably there for 3-4 hours before my warm-up even started. I decided to lay down. I wanted to block out everybody else warming up, sort of get into a Zen mode. I put some headphones in, listened to Jack Johnson. In hindsight, probably not the best move because I was far too relaxed, far too calm. Did the walkout. Big stadium, first time on a big stadium, on the catwalk. Did the walkout being like, man, I could jump in a hammock right now and take a nap. I remember not feeling in the fight zone. So you do want to figure out your strategy, your routine, whether it be as you walk out, you pound on your chest. You guys will see me sometimes, or pretty much every time, kind of flexing my jaw, kind of biting down, just getting that animalistic instinct happening. Just like I'm getting ready to do something crazy, giving my arms and my legs a little smack. I do like pounding the chest too a couple times. All of that I feel like helps me get outside the calm and the peacefulness which I usually have. Not in an angry way again, but just a little bit more of an edge. So if you do that walkout and it's not 100% ideal, you don't have every vibe happening that you want, does it mean you are going to lose? No. I won that fight, I've won many others when I do the walkout and it's not feeling perfect, but still, we want to aim for something better. We want to aim every time to be more and more confident. Not naively confident, just confident, because we know we did everything we should have. And as we do that walkout, we have that focus. And again, some of you people out there, you might find like, oh, really not liking my opponent helps me. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I just go, I know he's in front of me. I know I'm going to be facing him and I got to take him down. I got to get the win and I'm going to get the win. And I just keep saying stuff to that, like that, to myself. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this fight. I really wanna win this fight. I am gonna win this fight. And I'll do that walkout as I'm, boom, hitting myself there, flexing my jaw, feeling confident, not getting angry, not getting in a rage, just ice cold. If it doesn't come out ideal, that's fine. You get in there, you start fighting, and everything hopefully just clicks into place because you did the hard work. Your cardio's on point. You know the type of opponent you're facing. You did the preparation to make sure if you're fighting a southpaw, you drilled with a southpaw. You take the preparation to know if you're fighting a Muay Thai fighter, there's going to be lots of kicks coming at you, so you're ready to box them. You did all that kind of stuff, and that goes a long way. Do not let yourself be defeated mentally in that last little walk. Use your visualization beforehand. In training camp, imagine yourself walking the catwalk to the ring or the cage or the pit and how awesome you're going to feel, how there will be eyes on you, but it doesn't matter. All that is going to make for a great experience, a great performance in the ring. And guys, we're heading into 2025 tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome year. Make sure you keep up with your training. Follow along with the channel, jump on those courses, which I mentioned, offense and defense, because they're going to help you so much, whether you're fighting or not fighting, your striking level will go up. Of course, if you're looking for apparel, XMartial, these guys, pretty much I wear their gear every time I train now, and it's fantastic. I've been using this one here now for probably two years. Going strong, looks brand new. I have a link down below. And my promo code Gabriel Varga will save you 10%. Guys, everybody have a wonderful New Year's Eve and I will see you back here in 2025.